I bet you didn't know the shocking truth about TruthFinder. Is it a scam or your ultimate savior? Watch till the end to find out. TruthFinder. It sounds like a superhero, right? Sadly it's not. But it does promise to be your digital detective, uncovering hidden truths about anyone you want to investigate. It's a website, and they promise to dig up all the dirt on anyone. From your new neighbor to a potential date, TruthFinder claims to have the scoop. Think social media posts, criminal records, even parking tickets. They say they can find it all, painting a complete picture of someone's past. For a small fee, of course. Nothing in life is free, especially not detailed background checks. But is TruthFinder the all-seeing, all-knowing source of information they claim to be? Can it really deliver on its promises, or is it just another internet scam, preying on our nosiness? Let's dive in and find out the truth behind TruthFinder. This essay will examine TruthFinder's performance based on user reviews. We'll analyze what real users have to say about their experiences. We'll look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. From glowing endorsements to scathing criticisms, nothing will be left out. We'll explore common complaints, celebrate the occasional success story, and see if the service lives up to its hype, and dissect marketing tactics that would make a used car salesman blush. How does TruthFinder lure in its customers? By the end, you'll know exactly what TruthFinder is, what it isn't, and whether it can be trusted. And most importantly, whether it's worth your time and money. Is it a valuable tool or just another online gimmick? So buckle up, dear reader, as we journey into the murky world of online background checks. Let's uncover the truth together. TruthFinder boasts an impressive database, scouring public records and online sources. Users report finding contact information, criminal histories, and even relatives they never knew existed. The platform's user-friendly interface makes navigating this information relatively easy, even for the technologically challenged. However, this rosy picture quickly fades when you delve deeper. TruthFinder's accuracy is often called into question, with reports riddled with outdated information and inaccuracies. Many users express frustration with hidden fees, aggressive marketing, and difficulty canceling subscriptions. The truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. TruthFinder isn't entirely useless, but it's far from perfect. Let's break down the most common issues users face. One of the most frequent complaints about TruthFinder concerns their billing practices. Users report being automatically enrolled in recurring subscriptions without their explicit consent. Canceling these subscriptions often proves to be a Herculean task, with hidden cancellation fees and confusing instructions. Imagine this. You sign up for a one-time report, only to find out you've unwittingly agreed to a monthly subscription. You try to cancel, but good luck finding the option buried deep within their website. And even when you do, you're hit with an unexpected cancellation fee. It's enough to make you want to pull your hair out. These shady billing practices leave a sour taste in the mouths of many users, tarnishing any potential benefits the service might offer. Amidst the sea of negative reviews, a few rays of sunshine peek through. These rare moments of positivity offer a glimmer of hope for those who have faced challenges with the service. Some users praise TruthFinder's customer service, describing helpful representatives who went above and beyond to resolve their issues. These stories highlight the potential for excellent customer support when the right person is on the other end of the line. These positive experiences often involve billing disputes, technical difficulties, and report inaccuracies. Customers recount how their problems were addressed promptly and professionally, leaving them satisfied with the resolution. Imagine this: you're locked out of your account, unable to access the report you paid for. The frustration builds as you realize you need immediate assistance. You contact customer service, bracing yourself for a frustrating battle. Your expectations are low, based on previous experiences or stories you've heard. Instead, you're greeted by a friendly voice, eager to help. This representative listens to your concerns attentively and reassures you that your issue will be resolved. They quickly identify the problem, resolve it efficiently, and even offer a sincere apology for the inconvenience. This level of service can be a pleasant surprise, restoring some faith in the company's support system. While these positive interactions are encouraging, they're unfortunately the exception, not the rule. many users still struggle to find this level of support. The vast majority of users still report frustrating and unhelpful customer service experiences. These negative encounters overshadow the few positive ones, leaving many feeling disillusioned. Section 5. Misleading promises and marketing tactics. TruthFinder's marketing tactics are as subtle as a sledgehammer. Their website and advertisements are plastered with attention-grabbing headlines, promising scandalous revelations and juicy secrets. They prey on our innate curiosity, urging us to uncover the truth about our friends, family, and even ourselves.
These marketing campaigns, while effective at attracting users, often set unrealistic expectations.
The reality is that most TruthFinder reports are far less exciting than advertised.
TruthFinder's marketing tactics are a classic case of overpromising and under-delivering, leaving users feeling misled and disappointed. Section 6. Accuracy concerns, outdated information alert. One of the most significant concerns surrounding TruthFinder is the accuracy of its reports. Users frequently complain about outdated information, inaccurate data, and even missing records. This unreliability casts a long shadow over the entire service, rendering its findings questionable at best. Imagine relying on TruthFinder's information for an important decision, only to discover later that it was outdated or entirely inaccurate. The potential consequences could be significant, ranging from missed opportunities to damaged relationships. While TruthFinder claims to update its database regularly, user experiences suggest otherwise. The prevalence of outdated information raises serious concerns about the service's reliability and trustworthiness. Section 7. Real User Reviews, Tales from the Trenches. Don't just take our word for it, let's hear what real users have to say about TruthFinder.
The report was full of errors. It listed someone else's criminal record under my name.
Canceling my subscription was a nightmare. I had to call them 3 times and jump through hoops.
I was surprised by how much information they found. It was accurate and up to date.
Their marketing is misleading. They make it seem way more exciting than it actually is.
These reviews paint a mixed picture of TruthFinder. While some users report positive experiences, the overwhelming sentiment is negative, citing billing issues, accuracy concerns, and misleading marketing practices. Section 8. The verdict: to TruthFinder or not to TruthFinder. So is TruthFinder a scam or a savior? This question has been on the minds of many who have considered using the service. The answer, unfortunately, is not a simple yes or no. It's a complex issue that requires a deeper look. It's a nuanced "it depends." There are several factors to consider before making a decision. TruthFinder does offer some legitimate uses. For instance, it can be a valuable tool for finding lost relatives, reconnecting with old friends, or even conducting preliminary background checks. These are scenarios where the service can be quite helpful. However, these potential benefits are overshadowed by the service's significant drawbacks. The billing practices are predatory, often catching users off guard with unexpected charges. The information provided is often inaccurate, leading to potential misunderstandings and misjudgments. Additionally, the marketing is misleading, making promises that the service frequently fails to keep. TruthFinder preys on our curiosity and desire for information, but it often fails to deliver on its promises. This can lead to disappointment and frustration for users who expected more reliable results. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to use TruthFinder rests with you. It's important to weigh the pros and cons carefully. Just remember to proceed with caution, manage your expectations, and be prepared for potential frustrations along the way. In the end, being well-informed and cautious can help you make the best decision for your needs. And remember, no service is perfect, so always have a backup plan in case things don't go as expected. Section 9. The Illusion of Value. All those similar public record sites do feel very scammy. They have those long loading screens to make users think they're doing something really difficult and worth a lot of money, when in fact it only takes a fraction of a second to look the information up from their database. It's a clever tactic designed to create an illusion of value, making you believe that the service is more sophisticated and labor-intensive than it actually is. I wouldn't recommend spending money on any of those sites for genealogy purposes. Sometimes you can get the information they have for free from other sites. It's always worth doing a bit of research to see if the data you need is available elsewhere before committing to a paid service. But occasionally, if you really need to locate a living relative for some important reason, they may be your only option. In such cases, proceed with caution and be aware of the potential pitfalls. Remember, the goal is to find accurate information without falling into the trap of deceptive marketing tactics. Always weigh the costs and benefits carefully. Navigating these services can be tricky, but with a little diligence, you can avoid the common pitfalls and make more informed choices. As an expert in online background check services, I understand your concerns about TruthFinder. While it may seem like a promising tool, it's essential to approach it with caution. Firstly, consider your specific needs. Are you looking for detailed background information or just a basic overview? Secondly, evaluate the credibility of the information provided. Are the sources reliable and up to date? Thirdly, assess the cost effectiveness. Compare the subscription fees with the value you receive in return. Additionally, explore alternative options and read user reviews to gauge their experiences. Remember to exercise discretion when providing personal information, and be wary of any red flags such as excessive loading times or ambiguous paywalls. Ultimately, make an informed decision based on your priorities and budget. By keeping these tips in mind, you can navigate the complex world of online background checks with confidence and make choices that best serve your needs. Stay informed, stay cautious, and most importantly, stay secure. Now let's hear a first-hand account from a user who has navigated the treacherous waters of TruthFinder. Their experience sheds light on some of the frustrations and pitfalls that many have encountered. I personally think they are a ripoff. I have used TruthFinder a few times, and every time it tells me what I already know. Then it even debited my bank account when I hadn't even used it. I had an e-membership to get my report, and it kept telling me to pay the fee, even though I had an account that I had already paid for. So, no, I think it's a ripoff. These personal stories highlight the recurring issues users face, from redundant information to unexpected charges. It's crucial to weigh these experiences against the promises made by such services. Always remember, the best insight often comes from those who have walked the path before you. Gap 2S Section 12, a harsh reality check. Narrator, complete garbage. That's how one user described their experience with TruthFinder and its competitor, Been Verified. Let's dive into their candid review. User testimonial. I've tried both TruthFinder and Been Verified, and they provide the same outdated information. Old emails and the social media profiles they pull up are mostly MySpace. Seriously, who uses MySpace anymore? They claim to include marriage records, but they don't. The previous addresses they list are often inaccurate. The background checks, not worth it. They even admit the data may or may not be accurate, but only after you've signed up. Narrator. The frustration doesn't end there. The user continues. User testimonial. Their search screen is designed to make you think it's working hard to find information, but it's just a ploy. Been Verified offers a trial for like $1 or $5, but TruthFinder charges around $15. And here's where they get you. Both services add extra charges just to see the information in PDF form. But a PDF of nothing is still nothing. A lot of this information is available for free at your local courthouse using the Freedom of Information Act. Narrator. The user's conclusion is clear. User testimonial. I can't say these are outright scams, but these websites should be free. You're essentially paying these companies to compile data you can find yourself online in less than half an hour. In fact, you could discover more information on your own than they provide. Narrator. These harsh realities serve as a critical reminder. Always do your due diligence before committing to any online background check service. Sometimes the convenience they promise is just an illusion. Gap 2S. Section 9. Protecting your privacy, alternatives to consider. If you're looking for information about someone, there are alternative routes to consider that don't involve navigating the ethical and logistical minefield that is TruthFinder. Public record searches, while requiring more legwork, can be conducted for free, or at a minimal cost through government websites. Social media platforms offer a wealth of information, provided you know where to look. And for those seeking professional background checks, reputable private investigators are a safer bet than questionable online services. Remember, curiosity may not always kill the cat, but it might just lead you down a rabbit hole of frustration and wasted money. Choose wisely, dear reader, and prioritize your privacy and peace of mind.